Get ready to lock in for the rest of the spring because you are becoming more of you. Whether you need to completely 360 your life about a quarter way into 2026, or if you are just ready to become an even better, bigger, best version of you, this is the time to lock in. Everything that I'm going to share with you today are unique and different perspectives on how to glow up this spring. Some are soft, some are cool girls, some are giving, let me love myself more, be in this moment, and really just become my highest and best self. So I'm super excited for this episode because I'm going to be doing all of these things with you for the rest of spring. And honestly, I'm taking these into summer, fall, and every season thereafter. So let's get into it. Hello. Welcome back to the Self-Love Archives podcast. I am your host, Julia Salvia, also known as your self-love bestie. And I'm coming to you from my couch today, a little change of scenery. Plus, the weather is so nice outside. There's so much bright light coming in, and it really feels like spring. I'm filming this episode for you in March, but I am ready for all of these things. I'm ready to glow up. And I hope you are too, because I've got an episode for you today. I think we always hear the same things when it comes to glowing up. Like, I don't know, lose weight, go on a diet, change your skincare routine, do this, do that. But I'm here to share a couple of different ways to glow up this spring. Specific, tangible, doable things that can actually help you feel a difference in yourself in just a week. And like I said, yes, I will be doing all of these with you because I will not miss out on a chance to become a better version of myself. Are you ready to lock in? Good. Let's do it. We're editing our life like a mood board. You're making a mood board for spring, for this version of you. You are creating your mood, your vibe, your aesthetic for this spring. You can do that by just starting a Pinterest board. You can get things printed out and actually cut them out and put them on a vision board like I do. But I actually start with a Pinterest board first, and then I take a bunch of screenshots and save a bunch of photos that maybe were versions of me in the past or things that I have just done recently that I want to continue to do. I'm printing all of that out and I'm putting it on a visual pin board. I'm updating my phone background to something that makes me feel alive, makes me feel like I'm in the vibe and aesthetic of this upcoming spring. I want you to literally create what you want to accomplish, what you want to bring in, what you want to feel this season. Maybe this could actually mean going back to the goals that you set and the vision board that you created for 2026 back in January or December and tweaking it. Taking things off your pin board that don't align anymore, that aren't feeling like the version that you're becoming, that don't align with the person that you are now. And I don't want you to feel guilty about this because it's totally okay to change what you want, change where you want to go in life. I don't know what happened to me the minute 2026 came along, and as we've gone through 2026, I am feeling so much more adventurous. And I wouldn't say I'm not an adventurous person, but like this type of adventure where like I want to go out to a bar and party my butt off, but still get home at like a reasonable hour so I can get sleep and wake up and go to my like Pilates class and exist. That's new. That's new, but I'm welcoming that change and that fire and that like passion that's coming towards me, that's coming to me. And I'm updating the things in my life that just don't align anymore. Maybe that physically means things that you need to get rid of, or people that you no longer want to associate yourself with or talk to anymore. Or maybe it's something that you're like eating all the time and it's just not making you feel good. So what doesn't fit the life that you're building for yourself? What is not aligned with how you want to go into this new season? And ask yourself, who are you? Who are you right now? How can you bring that to life in a whole vibe and aesthetic? Your life is a movie, your life is a novel, and you are the writer and the director of it. So create this exact vision, this exact aesthetic and vibe, and put it to paper. Put it in a Pinterest board, print it out, make it your background on your phone, make it the background on your computer. I want you to see it, and I want you to see it because I want you to live it. You are what you consume. So whatever you are scrolling, whoever you are following, whoever you are spending time with, you are what you consume. And I think this becomes so important for our glow up, because if you are consuming content or you are around people who are negative or things that impact your life in a not great way, you have to start to question, how is this actually negatively contributing to your life? Maybe there's a pros and cons list that you make. What are the pros of having this person in your life? What are the cons of having this person in your life? What are the pros of following this influencer? And what are the cons of following this influencer? Like, how do you create a circle around you digitally or physically or even mentally that is going to support you in life? Look, let's be real. If we are going to doom scroll, if we are going to consume content all day, you should be consuming content of people that inspire you, that help you be more creative, that help you become a better version of yourself. But I truly think that you should be following people and consuming content of people that reflect the life that you want and people who look like you. I think that when we don't see representation of ourselves in the people that we follow and the content that we consume, we start to look in the mirror at ourselves and think that it's all wrong, or start to look at our life and think that it's all wrong. Start to look at our day-to-day and be like, this is all wrong. There are so many influencers and so many creators out there at this point that I know there is someone out there that relates to maybe something that you are going through, something that you are trying to find within yourself, or has a similar body type to you, or lives a similar life to you. It exists. And you're in control of your algorithm. As much as you think you aren't, you are. And I think when we have this representation, we can start to let go of any of the limiting beliefs that we may have had for ourselves by following people who are completely unrelated to us, that are completely unrealistic. And that's not to say that you can't follow someone that doesn't look like you or that lives a completely different life from you, by all means. But if you are mid-sized like myself and the only people you follow are a bunch of skinny women, at some point you're going to subconsciously think that there's something wrong with you. And the same thing goes beyond our digital footprint, beyond what we consume through our phones. It's the people we spend time with. It's the things that we do all the time. At some point, you have to stop and think about the things that you are actually consuming, and are they helping you or are they hurting you? I find so much inspiration in following people that look like me, following people that have similar lifestyles to me. That is inspiring. To know that I am not alone in wherever I'm at in my life, it's inspiring to see other people also existing in similar situations to me. I will never tell you to go on a diet, ever. Plus, the word is so misconstrued now at this point. But what I am always going to tell you to do is learn your body. I want you to learn more about your body. I don't want you to fix it. I want you to understand your body, not try to change it. And if you want to change something about yourself, please know that nuances exist and you can love your body, love yourself, and also want to change something as well. The question is, how do we actually learn more about our bodies? Well, I created a challenge called the Self-Love 100, and it's 100 days of loving yourself more. You've definitely heard me talk about it before. There's a free download in the description down below in the show notes that you can download to have for yourself. It's a 100-day challenge of loving yourself more. Every single day, there are 8 different habits and things that you can incorporate into your life in a way that works for you, in a way that fits for you. And by the end of 100 days, I guarantee you, you will love yourself a little bit more. Now, what does this have to do with learning more about your body instead of trying to fix it? That's exactly why this challenge was created. I wanted something that was going to be able to be created to be uniquely yours. So these 8 habits are spending time with yourself, drinking lots of water, moving your body, fueling your body, journaling, and a few more. I used to do such a good job at keeping track of some of the habits that I really wanted to turn into part of my routine. But I would fall off of this consistency all the time. So I tried something new and I wanted to share with you. I started what I like to call my Post-it wall. And I put 28 Post-its for every micro habit, not full-blown habit, especially if it's not a habit that I have gotten down pat yet. I put micro habits on the wall of things that I want to complete every single day. And at the end of the day, I take the Post-it off the wall because I've completed it. So the one that you've heard me say this before, the most difficult thing for me is actually fueling my body and consuming things that are going to provide my body with energy, with health, with nutrients, and so on. So instead of going straight for some random calorie intake or some crazy diet, because I don't go on diets, I decided that I would just become more self-aware of what I'm putting into my body in this current time. So on my Post-it wall, there's 28 days, basically a month, 4 weeks, of logging into MyFitnessPal. It's what I've always used to track anything. But in this case, I'm not tracking, I'm becoming more self-aware. So I feel as though I can't start anywhere with what I'm eating if I don't actually know what I'm eating. I don't know about you, but I don't remember what I had for lunch yesterday. I have no idea. I also have no idea what the nutrient level is in a meal I've eaten. So it's been a really helpful and healing way to actually see what I'm consuming, what I'm eating, what I'm putting into my body, and healing in a way because I did used to use it for tracking and probably not the healthiest way of tracking. I think I was a little obsessed with it. So to go back into using MyFitnessPal in a way that is going to be helpful for just understanding where I'm at is perfect. So there's nothing about that has to do with a diet, a calorie intake. It's just logging into MyFitnessPal, putting everything in that I've eaten for the day, and becoming more self-aware of what that actually looks like. The one that I'm actually struggling with right now that is on my Post-it wall is going to bed earlier. I have been trying so hard the past 2 months actually to go to bed earlier, and I definitely have improved, but I'm at that time period now where the goal on the wall is to go to bed at 10:30, and that one is very tough for me. But it's an improvement because I used to go to bed at like midnight, 1 a.m., and I used to be exhausted every single day. The circles under my eyes could not get any more deep set or darker. I was tired and I needed more sleep. I needed more energy. So I want you to learn more about your body rather than try to fix it, whatever that means for you. And I think the Self-Love 100 is such a great way of doing it because it's not about completely uprooting and changing your life. It's about small micro habits, and it's about these things that you get to do for you, these things that are really, really great for you to add into your routine, to become habits, and to add to your life, to help you love yourself more. So we're romanticizing discipline through the Self-Love 100. So I want you to romanticize discipline. And I think one way to romanticize discipline is to learn more about your body. It's to do things that are with intention, but that are also kind of fun. If there was anything that you had to measure over a period of time, consistency is always the thing that you're going to measure. If you wake up every single day with the goal of romanticizing your discipline, romanticizing your life, and consistently doing the smallest, even the smallest thing that adds to your life, you will see growth. You will see growth. Just like, even though I feel in this moment that I have failed at going to bed earlier, if you were to ask me back in the end of December, what time did I go to bed? I would tell you like 1 a.m. And now I go to bed between 10:30 and 11. And honestly, I would consider that a win. The very last one for our glow up season is my favorite. I want you to become someone that you actually enjoy spending time with. I want you to go on solo dates. I want you to take yourself places. Stop feeling like you need someone to go with you. Stop thinking that you need your boyfriend to tag along, your husband to tag along, your friend to go with you. If you want to go try that new coffee shop, that new restaurant, go see that movie, do it by yourself. I want you to love spending time with just you. You, yourself, and you. Me, myself, and I. Doing this is going to build self-trust and self-enjoyment. Completely removes the need for external validation because we do not need any of that. And honestly, I think going on solo dates just truly gives cool girl energy. Like, if I saw someone out at a bar reading a book, martini in hand, by herself, I'm not wondering where her date is. I'm envying her. I'm like, that's fucking cool. You're cool. That's awesome. I don't think your glow up is about necessarily how you look. It's how you feel about yourself on the inside. It is how you feel about being alone with yourself, about being with yourself, about the things that you are doing that really no one else sees. No one sees what you consume. No one really knows when you go on a solo date by yourself. No one's going to see that Post-it wall unless you decide to share it. No one's going to see your mood board unless you share it. These things are not for other people to validate you. These are not things to necessarily share with the world. These are things that you get to do for you. These are things that are going to help you glow up from the inside out. Okay, I have a cool girl glow up rapid fire. Are you ready? I wrote them down. Are you ready? Lock in. Find your signature outfit. I love this one. Clean your room like you're resetting your life. Have a go-to morning drink that you actually love, or afternoon drink, whatever you want it to be. Ooh. Reapply your lip gloss like a personality trait. You know, those aesthetic pictures of like reapplying lip gloss in like a cute mirror, or like in the car mirror, or out in a, you know, when a coffee shop has a really cute bathroom. I want you to walk more, scroll less, open the windows more often. And if you are like me and despise bugs, get one of those screens that blocks them from coming in, but you can still feel the cool air outside. We are so doing more of that this spring. Take more videos, take more photos. You are going to be so happy you did one day in the future. I don't care if you're not an influencer. I don't care if it's not aesthetic. Take more videos and take more photos of yourself. You will thank yourself later. Look, a real glow up happens when you start to create a life that you actually want to be a part of. And you are in control of that. That is completely and utterly up to you. So I hope you take all of these with you as we go into the rest of spring, because it is time for you to glow up, my girl. Lock in and start becoming the best version of yourself. I love you. I will see you back here, same time, Sunday at 12 o'clock Eastern time next week. Bye. I cannot wait to see your glow up.